Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust. Serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Coming up live on KUAM News, Nick Delgado brings you an exclusive interview with a corrections officer who says he was wrongfully terminated.
Should senators serve a 4-year term? We'll tell you about Bill 92 coming up.
And also tonight, Issa Baza reports on a conference to help the island's homeless veterans. Half a day, everybody, and good evening. I'm Jason Salas alongside Sabrina Salas-Matanani. If you are watching us live on KUAM TV8, streaming us live on Facebook, watching the behind-the-scenes view on Instagram Live, or watching us live on YouTube in 360, you can take a look at the entire studio. Thanks so much for tuning in. Well, a fired corrections officer in our top story is speaking out, saying he did the best he could to help detainee Justin Meno the day he was found brutally beaten in the prison's maximum security unit.
It is a story you'll see here first on KUAM News. The former officer spoke with our Nick Delgado, and Nick, he's saying there was a shortage of manpower that day.
Bree and Jace, that's right. Ex-corrections officer and Army National Guard member Benjamin Urquizo says it was just him and another junior officer. He says he's not normally assigned to the special housing unit, but he was working post 6 that day. It's been 2 months since the attack on detainee Justin Meno, and he admits the gruesome discovery still gives him nightmares.
Horrific. Oh, terrible. There's no word. There's no one single word to describe what happened. All I know is I did what I could.
Former corrections officer Benjamin Urquizo says he was wrongfully fired. He's the officer who found detainee Justin Meno in the Post 6 East Wing yard area. As we reported, the Internal Affairs report states the inmates apparently clogged the sewer lines, flooding the cells. The inmates and detainees were all let out to clean it up. Urquizo says he had to head into the range to bring Meno out to go to court.
I was terrified, but I went down. As I was making my way down, I finally reached his cell. You can see there was no sign of him. Already, I already know there's 7 individuals. Some in front of me, some behind me.
But he could only see 7 of the 8 people being held in that wing. Missing was Meno. He had a feeling something wasn't right.
I look at his cell and I can see blood droplets. Right before I'm about to check the yard, I can hear what sounds like hard breathing, gurgling. I open that, maybe about arm's length, and I'm holding that door and I'm shaking because I can see an individual who was unidentifiable, held tight, and I can't do nothing. So now I'm scared, I'm worried. I got inmates behind me. I'm by myself, I'm down there. I take the range keys and I tuck them in my pants. And I take my cell phone and I put it and I say, Lord, in my head, if it's my time, then so be it. Let it be so. And I love my family.
In fear, Urquizo slowly made his way to safety.
I let them know, lockdown, get help. Officer needs assistance. There's an individual down. I don't know if I can see him hogtied. I can see blood around him.
Once backup arrived and the inmates were secured, he walked back to the yard area with the nurse to check on Meno.
I remember when I untied him and he opened his eyes and he looked at me. I said, just hanging there. He closed his eyes. Started up, resuscitated or turned him to his side, turned him to his back, and that's when we were able to get him out.
Urquizo is also clearing the record that he has no idea who was involved in the attack.
I didn't see anybody down there with him. I didn't see anyone come out. I just don't know. And that's what hurts me the most, is not being able to help.
During the investigation, Urquizo was placed on admin leave without pay, then on admin leave with pay. He says it was during his youngest daughter's promotion ceremony that he was served his termination notice.
It's like you take someone who put their life on the line from hero to a zero. And because I have the least amount of years,
the entire situation is tough for him and his family.
I put my heart and my soul into that job, and I'm proud of that uniform.
Urquizu even walking out at one point during the interview, his wife comforting him the entire time. When he came back, he shared his sympathy for the Meno family and hopes that justice will be served to whoever is responsible. He is also seeking justice, fighting to get his job back.
I did the right thing. I did what I could.
Meno remains in stable condition at GMH. 3 other officers also disciplined include Lieutenant Mary Helen Lazama, who, as we reported, filed a grievance against her letter of reprimand. She is accused of failing to secure the crime scene. 2 other officers have yet to file their appeal. Meantime, Urquizu, who is appealing his dismissal, is set to go before the Civil Service Commission this week on June 1st. DepCorp terminated him, citing refusal or failure to perform his duties and responsibilities, insubordination, and other misconduct. Brian Jace.
The criminal investigation is ongoing. In the meantime, you can watch Nick's entire exclusive interview with Benjamin Urquizu. That is streaming right now on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/KUAM News.
Details of a psychiatric evaluation performed on a Department of Corrections officer, his name's Darren Jared Karangdeng Cruz, was not made public in court today. As reported, Cruz wants to change his not guilty plea to not guilty by reason of mental illness. Cruz is accused of hiding inside a home before forcing a woman and a man to another location where he allegedly beat the man. The prosecution says they reviewed the psychiatric report but will first discuss the details further with the victims. A continued hearing is set for June 14th. Jury selection is then scheduled for October 16th.
In other news, a man is under arrest after attacking 2 people at a Upper Tumon massage parlor early Friday. 19-year-old Inocente Nemiesa is charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault. Court documents state that he went to the massage parlor around 4:30 a.m. last Friday wanting a private and free massage. The worker told him to get out, and that's when he allegedly grabbed a flower pot, slamming it to her face. She fell to the ground and yelled for help, with her husband showing up to find the suspect apparently choking her. He held the suspect down before the suspect then bit and stabbed him with a broken shard of ceramic. Police showed up before he could get away. Nemiesa is being held on $5,000 cash bail.
We first brought you the story on social media. 54-year-old A.N.D. is the latest victim to file suit against the church. His named predator is former priest Father Louis Brulard. When A.N.D. was only 11, he was participating in a Boy Scouts jamboree at Ipao Beach, where he alleges the priest raped him. Court documents state that a year after the abuse, A.N.D. encountered Brulard at the next jamboree, where he fell victim again. Although he resisted and fought back, the priest allegedly became more sexual. The boy threatened to tell, but the priest said no one would believe him. When A.N.D. tried to leave, his Talafofo Scoutmaster Joe Tudela told him, quote, "Let's go back, nothing happened." When they returned, 2 older Scout leaders allegedly took turns raping him. A.N.D. is suing the Archdiocese of Vigania, the Boy Scouts of America Aloha Council, and Louis Brulard for $10 million. He marks the 71st victim to file suit since Guam's law was changed to lift the civil statute of limitations on child sex abuse cases.
Well, please stay tuned, everybody. It is time to break away, but ahead, the latest with Bill 50 that would ban the casino at the carnival. You are watching us on multiple screens. Trust me when we tell you. We'll be right back.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Have you gotten paid yet? That's the premium automatic insurance deduction plan from Calvo's Insurance. Paid simplifies your home and auto insurance. No down payment. No more long lines. And you can stretch your payments up to 12 months. Paid is convenient. It deducts from your payroll, your checking account, or your credit card. With Paid, you get up to 65% off your car insurance and enjoy lifestyle club discounts. Life can be easier when you get paid.
Call Calvo's Insurance today and save on your home and auto insurance.
reason to celebrate at IT&E. Pick up the new Samsung Galaxy S8 and get double data.
Drive and discover at Guam's best dealership, Cars Plus in 90. With Guam's best warranty, there's no better time to drive a Hyundai Accent starting at $11,995, or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $16,995. It's not just newer, it's better. SUV lovers, check out the Hyundai Tucson, J.D. Power's top-ranked small SUV, starting at $19,995, or save $4,500 and see the advantages that put the Hyundai Santa Fe at the head of its class. Get to Cars Plus today to drive and discover the quality and value that is Hyundai. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Chuck E. Cheese's Guam is not all fun and games. Our pizza is delicious with the freshest toppings, oven-baked to order. Try the fresh salad bar, sandwiches, and don't forget our mouth-watering wings. Come and eat at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
For 20 years, Matson has been an important part of our everyday lives. Bringing in the cars we drive, the food we eat, and the materials that helped build our homes. From caring for our land through the Adaki Itanu program to generously supporting our local charities, Matson has contributed to the preservation and growth of our island. On behalf of those you've served throughout your 20 years on Guam, Matson.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Hafide, welcome back. Would you rather have your senators serving a 2-year term, which they currently do, or extending it to 4 years? Bill 92 would do just that, but it also limits senators from serving more than 3 consecutive terms at a time. The measure was introduced by Senator Mary Torres and Speaker B.J. Cruz. If the bill becomes law, it would take effect during the next general election. According to Senator Torres, the bill would allow lawmakers the time to focus on their jobs and lesser time on the campaign trail.
Education officials discussed bills affecting Simon Sanchez High School today, including Bill 35, which funds an architectural and engineering design for the new campus. But while the bill has good intentions, Superintendent John Fernandez said the money it provides simply is not enough for the needed plan.
And after that town hall meeting, are based on that estimate. So again, talking about $3 to $4 million, and if they give us $430,000, I don't know if we'll be able to come up with the remainder.
Meanwhile, officials also discussed Bill 87, which would instead use the $430,000 to fund immediate campus repairs at the home of the Sharks. While the amount is less than half of what DOE requested, Fernandez said it may be able to fund more projects than expected. The reason? Because 3 temporary classrooms the department had hoped to repair may instead be condemned. The public hearing to discuss both bills is set for this Thursday.
2 public schools have gained 6-year accreditation from the Western Association of Schools and Colleges, including both F.B. Leon Guerrero Middle School and John F. Kennedy High School. JFK principal Barbara Adamos said the home of the Islanders hasn't had the full 6-year recognition in almost 15 years.
We normally don't find out of our accreditation status until July, and so we found out months ahead of time. And so I shared the news with my administrative team, with our teachers and our staff, and we're overjoyed.
She said school coordinators have been preparing for this 2014. Adding WASC representatives visited the school in March. She hopes to continue the school's progress, including through boosting attendance and school interventions.
The fate of the casino at the Liberation Carnival now rests in the hands of the governor. Last week, lawmakers unanimously passed Bill 50, which would get rid of the casino at the carnival immediately. Adelup is confirming they got 9 bills, including Bill 50, late last Friday, and they're now reviewing each measure before the governor does sign off on them. Spokesperson for Adelup tells KUAM News they would need at least a couple of days to review the bills, with Governor Calvo having until the 7th to act on the measures.
They serve their country, but now some are faced with homelessness.
And in an effort to tackle the ongoing issue facing island vets, the Summit to End Veteran Homelessness brought together stakeholders to discuss solutions. Isa Baza has our next report.
From the trenches to the streets.
WestCare has been dealing with over 100 veterans each year who are either literally homeless or veterans whose situations might lead to homelessness.
While WestCare Pacific Islands Regional Vice President Juan Flores said the latest point-in-time homeless count identified over 20 homeless veterans in Guam. There are dozens others who seek services from the nonprofit that specializes in putting a roof over their heads.
There are couple of categories of veteran homelessness. One are those that we meet out of the beach or in the villages or somewhere in the community who literally are not living in any reasonable housing situation. The other are those veterans who are challenged because of economic reasons, behavioral health issues, who are now vulnerable to homelessness.
But while behavioral health is one factor to consider, the cost of housing is another. Flores said with the limited amount of affordable housing in Guam, many homes are simply out of reach for veterans.
GURA and other government agencies have also been very successful in actually developing low-income housing units. And I think if that trend continues, then we're going to continue to have housing that might be available to the veterans who have limited incomes.
And for those who struggle to find shelter, his organization provides services ranging from emergency housing and rental and utility assistance to case management.
So I would say right now it's not enough.
The reason this particular program is only available for veterans who have served on active duty, leaving a gap for other veterans also in need. The one-day summit worked with various community organizations, including the Homeless Coalition and GURA, to come up with an action plan and specific steps to address the issue in the years to come. To learn more about WestCare's services, you can call 472-0218. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
All right, everybody, our guy Chris Barnett is coming up, and weather is just around the corner. But remember, we are broadcasting live right now in 360-degree video, so if you go on our YouTube channel, you can have a look around the entire studio, see how we do things here, and get a look behind the scenes. Now, here's what Mother Nature has in store for us.
What can I say? My family was tired of seeing red from internet data caps. We switched to GTA and life is good again. Sure, it took a bit of time for some of us to adjust to our newfound internet freedom.
Don't turn off the show. How does it end?
Relax, honey. The data limits are gone. You can watch the whole show now.
But we're all happy with the change, and I think it's even earned me some cool points.
You rock, Mom.
That's right. It's getting lit up in here. How about that?
Okay. So I need to finish this homework now.
Okay, I'm done. My son, though, he's in the midst of a serious rebellion. Rebelling against an alien invasion, that is.
Free yourself. Switch to GTA Home Internet today. Truly unlimited with no data caps or additional usage fees.
Let's welcome the first-time parents, the people with the dream to be their own boss. Let's welcome the things that inspire us, connect us. Let's welcome the college graduations, new beginnings, and happy ever afters. At Bank of Hawaii, we'd like to welcome you to all the new adventures, the next chapters, and all the great things you have to look forward to. Welcome to tomorrow. Bank of Hawaii.
This sale is so big, it's national. Get up to 5 medium pizzas for $6 each when you buy any medium or large pizza at menu price. You heard right. That's 5 medium pizzas for $6 each. The National Pizza Sale, only at Pizza Hut, the island's best.
People are talking about the new Buick. With 4 fresh new models to choose from. And what are they saying?
Your new Buick is so cute.
Love the new Buick. That's a Buick?
Sweet Buick.
Experience the new Buick.
See your Buick dealer and get nearly $4,000 total value on select 2017 Buick Encore vehicles in stock. Visit AutoSpot Buick today.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Hafa Guam, Martes Tuesday. It's KUAM Sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J, and it is down to the wire. I'm talking GBA playoffs. Let's do it. GBA Season 3 Championship Series MVP Stars force a Game 3 tonight at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse after picking up the 102-90 win over the KFC Bombers. The Bombers look to close out the best-of-3 game series up 1-0 after pulling off the 113-94 win in Game 1. The Stars, though, led by 24 points after 3 quarters, 88-64. Joe Blas finished the game with 27 points. Teammate Darren Hechanova added 22. MVP evening the series with big man Christian Kakonda in the lineup after missing the first game. Kakonda, 14 points, 18 rebounds in Game 2. JP Cruz, 28 in the win. Tip-off for Game 3 tonight for all the empanada, 7 p.m. at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse.
We had to come out and play a little bit harder and definitely hit the boards, man. We got our big man Christian back, so we definitely hit the boards and we protected the rim, and they weren't getting easy shots like they were that opened them up for their threes in the Game 1.
Thousands of people showing up to the GW track for the 2017 Relay for Life to benefit the American Cancer Society. Cancer survivors, caregivers, volunteers, island residents, and the business community all coming together to show their support in the fight against cancer.
I support Relay for Life because my best friend's mom is a cancer survivor and she's not here, so I'm walking in her place alongside her mom.
We support Relay for Life because my mother-in-law, Marie Cruz, my sister-in-law is a cancer survivor, and I had a friend that passed away from cancer.
I support Relay for Life because a couple of our teammates currently are battling cancer right now.
I support Relay for Life because a long time ago I lost a friend to leukemia. She was very close to me, and therefore I feel like there's more to life, and we have to keep pushing to find a cure.
Submit 4 from the Deuce and Tani. Fancy. Kenji Okiyama Army defeated Norbert Mendiola Air Force by way of armbar 7 minutes, 10 seconds into the match. Nick Brown, Vita, Zenith BJJ defeats Robert Alvarez of Spike 22 by way of bow and arrow choke at 7:55. And it was a draw. Kyle Palomo, Carlson Gracie versus Scotty Duenas of Spike 22. Scotty Eclavea, Zenith BJJ defeats Spike 22 Say Camacho by way of head and arm choke at 8:55. Another draw. Michael So, SSEN, Jim Correa, and Oliver Cruz Purebred. Derek Calvo, Carlson Gracie defeats Chris Netty Dog of Purebred by way of bow and arrow choke. Robin Hood, 9:40 into the match. Norbert Rosario Figo draws against Conrad Aponte of Purebred. Jiangmin Bei out of Korea draws against Richard Enriquez Purebred. Trevin Jones, highly anticipated match out of Vita Zenith BJJ, draws against Javier Morales of Purebred. Drew Palomo Vita draws against JJ Ambrose of Spike 22. And the main event, Myangse Hwang out of Korea defeats Frank the Crank Camacho out of Purebred Spike 22 by way of triangle at 4:16. GHRA Basketball League ongoing at the Toowoomba Gym. Regular season games come to an end. Here's some results as teams make their playoff push for seedings. Seagrill 94-53 over Hotel Nico. Julius Yu leading all scorers in the win with 25. ITNE 51-45 over D&Q. Jonathan Rapola, Team I-15 in the dub. KFC 74, Baldiga 56. Edmund and teammate Jamie Saperna both with 23 points for the Colonel. Bank of Guam edging out IPNE later in the evening, 57-48. Simon Madroza with a game-high 17 in the win for the Bankun E-Fit boys. SD Corp 61-51 over Hilton. Edgardo Baza with 27. And the Weston 56-52 over Docomo Pacific. Chaz Cruz, Edwardson, Panganivian both with 12 points apiece in the win. All right, Guam, you guys have a great Tuesday. My name's Chris. You keep on shining. Adios!
These used cars are Nissan certified. And let me show you why I stand behind every used car that we sell. First, our certified technicians inspect every used car to make sure it's safe, reliable, and mechanically sound. Then any scratches and dings are given first-class treatment at our body shop. And after thorough detailing inside and out, the car is ready for sale. At a price that's always below Blue Book. That makes Nissan used cars your best buy.
People can say it's impossible to face their challenges.
That life can be challenging.
We all have issues.
You're an overachiever.
You overthink things.
That's what people say.
Well,
Well, I say you are not alone. Accept all challenges in life.
And be true to yourself.
If life is a story, every day is a page in our book. Just take it one day at a time.
Sometimes I wonder, can I control myself?
And sometimes I can't speak up for myself.
But all I need is people to understand.
To not judge me.
Everyone has feelings. We care and get hurt too.
Everybody is different, but perfect in their own way.
So don't be ashamed of your story. Be yourself, focus on yourself, because every little thing will be alright.
We all just need support to hear that it is not impossible,
but that it is possible. And that we are not all the same.
Introducing McDonald's new signature crafted recipes, like the sweet barbecue bacon sandwich, tangy barbecue sauce made with sweet onions, thick cut apple with smoked bacon, and topped with crispy golden onions, on chicken or seared beef. Introducing McDonald's new signature crafted recipes, like the maple bacon Dijon burger, apple with smoked bacon with sweet maple seasoning, grilled onions, and a creamy Dijon sauce with a hint of honey, on chicken or seared beef.
The hot summer savings event is going on now at Triple J. With only 1.9% financing on all new vehicles, now is the time to buy. Plus, receive a free $500 Kmart gift certificate with every purchase. Get unbelievable deals on all remaining 2016s and all new 2017 models. That's right, 1.9% financing on all Hondas, Acuras, Fords, Lincolns, Volvos, Mazdas, and Kias. Plus a free $500 Kmart gift certificate. Get pre-approved instantly at TripleJGuam.com. Triple J says yes. Trade-ins welcome. Some conditions apply. See dealer for details. Triple J, customers first.
All right, everybody, it is time to say happy birthday to some extra special Guamanians. The newest members of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club are led off by Diana Sablan. Happy 53rd birthday, Diana. Your family says may you have more years to come and may you enjoy your special day. Coming from the entire Meno family, we love you always, they say.
Happy birthday going out to Colleen Augustine from the family.
Mermay Aldan Cepeda Williams. Happy birthday to you tonight.
And happy belated birthday going out to Cutlass Quintanilla.
And then also a happy double birthday. Derek and Mason Cruz Flores are both celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to the both of you.
And you can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. Just head on over to KUAM.com.
All right, sit tight, everybody. Issa is coming up next. Stay tuned.
Closed captioning is brought to you by